Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin did sell off further today. And again, we continue to focus on lower against the resistance level that we talked about in the previous video, which is 26,620. We talked about that in the very first video today as well. So the focus remains on lower here on the Bitcoin chart, also due to the latest sell-off, of course, just following through with our forecast of still lower prices, and I still see price go down further eventually. It hasn't really arrived where I want it to arrive. I want it to make a lower low below the 17th of August low. But yeah, all the scenarios that we discussed in previous videos are still valid. We've got the first one, and I go to the 1 hour chart now. We've got the first one in which we are coming down in the green wave count. Basically, we have off this July high, which is up there, we had an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. Could take us into the area around 20K. And the idea that a top tier in a B wave means that we're probably coming down in a C wave, which again would be a 5-wave move. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. This wave 2, if we, after the next low that's forming, if we witness a corrective rally, then we have an interesting short trade setup to potentially short trade the third wave of the C wave. This to me could be capitulation. I wouldn't be surprised to start that wave 2 shortly and then break down maybe early next week. I don't expect too much movement this weekend though. But I think there are going to be a lot of stop losses that are going to be taken out below these lows. So it could be a bit of a capitulation when the third wave down starts to really break down. There's never a guarantee for a deep wave 2. Sometimes they can be very shallow. Yeah, I just want to highlight it. I said in previous videos I would focus on and emphasize the green wave count because it just emphasizes the risk. It just emphasizes, let's say, how low price could go. First of all, to around about 20K in this scenario, maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher. We will be able to determine that along the way, but focusing on risk is very, very important for risk management, of course. Okay, so I just want to make everybody aware that price can easily, even in a larger degree bullish structure, still come down to that level around 20K. And again, we will provide a more precise target as we have the first 1-2 setup in place if the green wave count follows through like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one scenario. It's still technically possible even in this scenario to still produce a higher B wave and then come down, but it would really need to turn around now and rally, which I don't expect. So the idea of a higher B wave is sort of not much in the focus right now. It would just mean that the B wave that we assumed topped here on Tuesday is going to extend higher in a larger 3-wave structure, A, B, C, and then come down. But it would just delay that sell-off. It would just delay it. It wouldn't just change anything. So, and then we've got the yellow wave count in which we just need basically to form 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 5th wave down is basically here currently in the making. However, this 5-wave move down, which is now happening, could either be really the last wave of this correction, and then we could really go. But again, we will need to look at the structure of the next move up. So again, what we always need is a 5-wave move up first and a 3-wave pullback, especially in a situation that we have at the moment, in which we so far couldn't confirm a low in place. And the market just seems to go down further. So as soon as we see a first 5-wave move up, I will start to buy pullbacks. At the moment, it's still dropping sort of here lower. But this 5-wave move down here, the last one, that could either be the last wave down of this correction, or it could just be the first wave of the C wave. So again, it will depend on the structure of the next rally, A, B, C, or is it going to be an impulse? That's what we're going to track. That will tell us much more about how the price should move in the next few months. Now, in the very short term, I'm just tracking this 5-wave move down here now. And yes, I could count it already technically complete, but I do not trust this yet. I do not trust this. I think this move down, it doesn't have the right proportions, and I would like it to extend further. And I think due to the shallow wave 4 that we had, it really only did the bare minimum. I think wave 3 is actually extending, and we have a mini 5-wave move here in this third wave. And then we get another fourth, maybe on the weekend, and the wave 5 down. That's sort of at the moment my idea here. And I would just use still the 26,630 level or 620 level to focus down lower. If we see a rally above that level, then I would have to assume that probably that's wave 2 in the green wave counter started, yeah. So, but because eventually I'm not happy with how this looks right now. I want to see another low below the 17th of August low. That's just a quick update after the sell-off today. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.